Hello and welcome back. During this course we're going to be covering your business planning and research. In the resource section you'll be able to find the free business plan guide. As a template it will help you go through each section of your business and at a later stage will allow you to drill down into each part to give more emphasis on what it is you're planning to do. Within the resource section you'll be able to access the free business plan template that I've put in there for you. Within this, you'll be able to go through each section and focus on that part of the business. And in time, we'll give you a great idea of all the different sections that need to be covered and thought about. The purpose of the document is to allow you to complete as much as this as you can at this stage. It's a live document, and we need to make sure it's brief and concise. At a later time you're going to have to go over this or going to need to go over this to keep yourself on track with where you want to be. Within the document you want to be including all of your plans and your ideas, and then as we go through each part we will then do revision on each of these parts to give fors and against for each of these ideas, to give us the thumbs up basically or the thumbs down and give some reasons to it, so we don't waste time in the future focusing on these ideas as possible solutions, because ultimately you'll have an answer in here that will stop you from wasting time thinking about them, or we'll have some results in there to come back in the future. And we don't need to get your business as an A1 or an A-star grade business from the start. Let's not cross the I's and dot the T's, to use a phrase. We need to be getting the business frame and structure in there, then we can go and get the business started. As we progress through, or as you progress through each stage, you can then tweak your business. Don't not start your business until this is complete. All right, let's give it some thought, let's get it up and running, and then we can tweak it as we go. All right, we're going to learn the different parts and correct ourselves as we go along. It's okay to make mistakes, and that's where we're going to be learning from. All right, so don't wait, just get started. Another point to make here is if you go and talk to somebody that has not run their own business before, they will probably tell you not to start it. So my advice would be is to find out who has run a business before in your circle of friends, or your parents' circle of friends, or friends of the family, or your neighbours, and go and ask them for a bit of advice. Try and get them to give you some hints and tips for where you might want to focus on. You don't have to do what they say, but given or taking the knowledge that they've learned from their experience is worth considering if it can be of use to you on your venture. And if you're going to go and talk to somebody, remember to take a pen and paper or a voice recorder if you've got your phone with you, because it's going to be very useful when you want to refer back to it and make notes. Having a good, clear and concise business plan, right, what this document is a good asset to have for reference, and for any chance in the future when you need to talk to somebody about your business or even ask them for some funding. You can put this in front of them, and this will show that you've gone through each part of the business, you've gave great consideration to each part, and you are where you are through trial and error and through consideration, and it's not through luck. So be mindful that this document can be shared with others within your circle of friends, or within your business circle of friends, or your mentor, to give guidance, and at least it will you can use it to show how your business should be considered, and it could be done wrong. So take note with with what advice is received back from them people, because it could really benefit for the next people that you show. Within your business plan, you'll go over, how you're going to market and advertise the business. You're going to give indications on how you're going to receive income, or how you anticipate to receive income for your business and services, and guidances that you're providing others. You'll be giving details on all of the costs that you can foresee, all of the bills that you're going to have coming in for you to pay out. You'll also be providing details of your income, or your revenue as it's also known as, and your expenses. Within here you're going to have a section for all of your costs and all of your bills you need to be paying out. And once you've got all of this information together, and these services available for others, you need to be detailing on who you're going to sell it to and how you're going to sell it to them. So again, these are more sections that we're going to cover later on to get your product or your service out there into your client's eyes, so they can see what you've got. You will also need to detail on how you're going to sell your services or products to your potential clients, and how are you going to reach out to them to make them aware of what it is you've got on offer. All of these details, all this will detail, how you're going to make revenue or profit, hopefully, for your business. Your business plan is a live document, okay, and this means that you can go back into it and update it when you find corrections or improvements that you can provide and offer. Don't always or don't ever complete the document, stick it in a drawer and forget about it, okay? It's a good reference point to go back to, because sometimes you're going to be a bit confused or muddled with regards to what you should be doing. Just slow down, go over the document just to recap on what it is it needs covering. And later on, as you learn more and expand, these sections can be, you can delve deeper into them and give a bit more granularity. And in the future, once you progress and get more confident with what it is you're doing, you can expand on each section to progress each part. So you can improve on the marketing, you can improve your sales technique, or there could be ways you can improve your accounting, and possibly bring down those costs, and benefit others by telling more people for the same amount of expense and effort. And hopefully this will allow you to expand your business plan and move your business forward. There's several benefits for having a business plan. As I mentioned or alluded to earlier on, it's a great opportunity to test on paper some of your ideas that you have, and you can establish through just going over some of the details that you've written down to work out if it's a good idea or not. We don't want you to go out and start spending money on these ideas that you've got, yet you could do it on paper effectively, or even ask some of your potential clients or existing clients if they would be interested in X as the example, to see what interest there is in that. If they like it, fine, work more on it, but otherwise, if they don't show any interest, just put a line for it or make a note not to be referenced again, as there's no interest in it. And if you need to ask anyone, your parents or guardians, for any financial assistance to purchase some of the equipment, if they don't have it already in the garage, it's a good, good advertisement that you've considered some of these areas. And if you give them the business plan to tell them what it is you're trying to do, then they would probably very likely have a bit more faith in what it is you're trying to do and how you're going to get there, to give them the security that their money is going to be safe. If not, they might give you some advice, and it's probably worth making note of that as well. But if everybody's saying no, you may be asking the wrong questions, or you need to update your own business plan. everybody has access to the internet now. You know, you've got a business that is very likely already out there in the world. Get down onto Google and start doing some research online. See what other businesses are doing. See how they're marketing themselves, or see what words they're using in their adverts or in their websites. Social media channels, to see how they're grabbing attention from those other people looking around for what it is you have. Additionally, if you see them making mistakes, then this is a great opportunity for you to make a note of those mistakes and improve on it. There could be something there that's really interesting and very valuable for you to take on board and improve. And, ultimately this could potentially be your unique selling point, which makes you far more attractive to the customer as they're looking for somebody doing that. You could be making this benefit your business, as you would ultimately become more attractive for the customer to come to you to exchange the money for the service and products you're providing. With regards to advertising and marketing, it's certainly worth putting down some points here in your business plan on how you're going to make contact with your prospective clients, and how you're going to record any information that they give you. If you're taking phone numbers and email addresses, you need to be making sure this is not used in any other way, and certainly don't be giving it to anybody else. Keep it close to you and delete it if it's not needed. You can also establish plans on how you're going to tell people about your new venture and what exactly it is they need to come buy from you. Within your business plan, you need to be making great consideration on how you're going to reach out to your prospective clients and what it is, and you need to work out a way of telling them what it is you're providing to them, and how much it's going to benefit them. If you're going to be recording people's names, phone numbers or email addresses, please make sure you do not give this to anybody else. This is important data that you should not be sharing with anyone else. And if you get it, it's only for the purpose of your current business. If you want to find out a bit more about that, then look up GDPR, which was introduced recently. Once you've got your document near completed, it's a great opportunity for you to get excited about it. You've done your due diligence, you've done some research into all of the parts to see, how you're going to get this and how you're going to sell it. It's a great position to be in. At this point in your business plan, it's a great position to be in, to have all of your ideas and thoughts down on a bit of paper. Okay, it's a good reference point for the future and for yourself and for your business to be able to develop. This is not the end of your work. There's a great deal more to be doing, but it's a good obstacle to get over and a great position to be in to move forward. There's as I say, there's work to be done. And we're closer to getting there. So get ready and be prepared for what's coming. Remember, this is the difference between those that do and those that don't take action. So having this business plan is certainly putting you in a position where you're ready to start doing. So let's get excited. Let's be prepared. Go grab a drink and let's move along to the next class. And I'll see you there.